Welcome back to another Builder Spotlight, where Len speaks with designers, builders, and architects who are working on incredible projects. Today we're talking to Robert, an architect from the Washington, D.C. area who designed and installed a stair system from ViewRail.
Let me tell you about a cool story here. Robert sold his house, had to be out 90 days, and then trying to move in here. And while this 90-day thing is, you decided to take a trip to Turkey and several of the stands. What's that stand I've never heard of again?
Karakol Pakistan.
Yeah, I'll let you just keep pronouncing that. I won't even try it. Yeah. And so
everybody thinks it's Pakistan, but it's not. It's not anywhere near Pakistan.
And so in the same time, you got to get in this house, and you needed to put up this ViewRail stairway.
This was up before we left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
In the 90 days.
Oh, okay. That feels a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so you're homeowner, but you're obviously handy. What's your background?
I'm an architect, and I also general contracted the house, so I'm the worst of three worlds.
He said it, not me. Love our architect friends. Sometimes you architects are a little picky about details.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like kind of your world, right?
Exactly.
When you put this together, you said you were a little intimidated at first.
Yeah.
And once you got into it, you found a few problems, a few hiccups. How'd you get through those?
Well, sometimes a lot of emails back and forth. Sometimes we just kind of figured it out and wang it in the field.
We talked a little bit about the wire brush finish.
Yeah.
You're a really young guy. I'm an older guy.
Yeah.
And so I care about when I'm walking up, making sure I got grip and footing.
Right.
What does that wire brush finish do for you?
It has a real tactile finish to it. It feels very secure and very safe walking. I mean, I've got osteoarthritis in my ankles, so I have trouble walking anyway. And the polished stair would have been a little intimidating, but this is very comfortable to walk on.
You've done a lot of other railings, and you've done cable railing, other kind of stainless railings. How do you feel about the rods?
I love the rods. I mean, I like the look. They're much easier to keep clean than all of the textured surface on a cable. No, I think it's a huge improvement, both visually in terms of maintenance and sort of elegance.
Robert, let me tell you, one of my problems is I want to go to the market and say, cable railing is dead. Stop using it.
Yeah.
Rod railing is a new evolution.
Yeah.
But like one of the challenges is financially, we still have a lot of customers that want to buy the cable railing.
Oh, and just do it themselves.
Well, they want to buy the cables instead of the rods because they're more familiar with the cables.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody who is kind of on that fence trying to figure out, do I buy a cable or do I buy rod, and is that rod really worth it?
Well, I think one of the nice things about the rods, not just the maintainability, is I think once they're adjusted, these top ones haven't been adjusted yet. Once they're adjusted, I think they stay adjusted much better than cable. I think cable's always going to have a lot of movement in it and require constantly going back and retensioning them and all that crap. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason I really prefer this. I just love the look. I mean, the look is what sold me initially.
Walk me all the way back. You have a contractor you usually work with. Yeah. It's such a fun story. Tell me that story and tell me how you got to ViewRail.
Okay. So we have a subcontractor that we've been working with for a long time, probably 30 years, who does almost all of our metal rails, fabricates them. At my old house, he fabricated every metal rail on the house. Paint, stainless, he does everything. Works by himself, works out of his garage. High quality work, a little slow, but he's a Rastafarian, and every once in a while he just goes on these weird benders, and when that happens, he can vanish off the face of the earth for months at a time. So when I needed him, I was trying to get a commitment from him, he just never responded. And my partner, she was looking at a design magazine, she's also an architect, was looking at a design magazine and found this ViewRail ad, I don't remember what magazine it was, and said, hey, look at this looks like what you wanted to use. And I said, yeah, that looks great. So we contacted you guys and got an electronic brochure and thought the rail would be perfect. Actually sent in for a proposal for just the rail, and then we saw the stair and added the stair to it to find out. And the stair was actually quite a bit more than we had budgeted for, but once again, it's just like the center focus of the house, and I think this was the one extravagance that was absolutely worth it. So that's how we found you all.
Robert, I'm not an architect. I'm not the son of an architect. I'm a son of a truck driver. And what do I need to know about how to communicate better with you as an architect?
Well, I think one of the nice things about this is while it's custom, it's also a system. So it's pretty easy to make it accommodate whatever it is that you want to do, which is one of the things I also liked about it. It's relatively easy to assemble, you know, if you got time and patience, and you know, I mean, any good contractor can certainly put this thing together on their own if they're, you know, take the time and read the directions and follow them carefully. Which, you know, if you have something custom built, it's got to be all done by the fabricator. So I don't know if you guys offer installation. I don't remember. I don't think
We do offer installation.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, we have a
Couldn't
certified.
afford it anyway.
Well, maybe. Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of savings if you do it yourself,
Yeah.
Because labor is expensive. But our certified installers have one advantage over you.
They can do it quickly.
They've already done it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And that would make a big difference. I mean, after we put the basement one in, this one went in half the time. So
Half?
yeah, literally half
Really?
the time. Yeah.
So second time around, you're
We
you-
kind of knew what we had to do. Yeah.
Robert, you're a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by.
For more tips and inspiration from building professionals, be sure to subscribe.